Okay, so this is the second painting session on this piece. A few things I'm going to be trying to do today. First is I'm going to go over this black area once again because there are some thin patches that have emerged as the paint has been drying. So I'm going to come over with a very thin layer just to even out all of this area. I'll knock in some of the dark pieces on the bowl as well while I've got the paint. I want those to be the same color. And then I'll move into the lower left quadrant here and start to bring in some of the color elements in here to build up that image. I've been debating on this horizon line, whether it's going to be a hard edge or whether it's going to be a lost edge. And so part of the process of doing this today will be to try to figure out what's going to be happening here, because obviously there's no horizon line here, so I think that this line here is particularly important. So that's the work list for today. I'm going to get going. Figured out what the difference is, but there are days when my hand-eye coordination is not really good. These brushstrokes should be fairly fluid, and they're not. I can't get my hand to produce the right motion, so I'm ending up with some really jagged edges on some details that should be really, as I say, fluid. So I'm going to move on to the large area now because this small detail work at this point I just can't produce. And here in an open field, it should be a lot easier to manipulate the brush. I think I made a fair amount of progress today. One of the challenges when you're painting on these panels is because it's such a rigid surface, if you're not painting thick, which I don't, I paint in very thin layers, dry brushing areas tends to pick up a lot of the paint, and so you end up having to recoat. So that'll be, for the next session, will be to redo this section, to recoat it, and then I'll start to move into these tones into the bowl and probably do a little bit of the darks on the fruit as well to start to bring the image together. So see you next time.